Hello viewers, in this video I am going to explain the histology of the bone end plate of long bones. But first let's understand what is bone. Bone is a living tissue and is the hardest structure of human body, which produces red and white blood cells, stores minerals, provide structure and support to the body. Here in this video you can see a bone end which contains epiphysis along with epiphyseal plate and part of metaphysis. These, along with diaphysis, comprises of all parts of young long bone. Now let's know about the formation of bone. The formation of bone is called ossification, which occurs by two processes, intramembranous and enchondral ossification. Intramembranous ossification involves formation of bone from connective tissue, whereas enchondral ossification involves formation of bone from cartilage. In this video, we will mainly see about the enchondral ossification, which begins with point in cartilage during fetal development, called as primary ossification center, whereas secondary ossification occurs after birth and forms the epiphysis of long bone. Now let me explain the steps of conversion of cartilage to bone in different zones. In this view, we can see the cut section of metaphysial part followed by epiphyseal part of the long bone along with the epiphyseal plate. First zone is the zone of reserve cartilage. As we can see, the zone contains hyaline articular cartilage, which is the region farthest from the marrow cavity. It shows no sign of transforming into the bone. Next, you can see the epiphyseal capillaries inside the spongy bone. Below to that, we can see the epiphyseal cartilage consists of two zones, that is, zone of cell proliferation above and zone of cell hypertrophy below. In cell proliferation, chondrocytes multiply and arrange themselves in longitudinal columns of flattened lacunae. In zone of hypertrophy, chondrocytes ceases to divide and begins to hypertrophy. Now the video shows the zone of ossification surrounded by subperiosteal bone collar along the periosteum. This zone of ossification contains two areas, that is zone of calcification, in which minerals are deposited in the matrix, and zone of bone deposition, in which we can see the blood vessel invading into the longitudinal channels because of the breakdown of the wall between lacunae. This concludes the 5 zones of enchondral ossification. At the time of skeletal maturity, that is from 18 to 25 years of age, all the cartilage is replaced by bone fusing the diaphysis and epiphysis together, known as epiphyseal closure. At the time of skeletal maturity, that is from 18 to 25 years of age, all the cartilage is replaced by fusion of the bone between the diaphysis and both epiphyses together, known as epiphyseal closure. Now you can see the same structure on the other half of the cut section of the long bone and recall all the zones in enchondral ossification. This was all for today's video. Let's meet in the next video with some interesting topics. Thank you.